The West LA shelter just contacted me. They said they found a 1-year-old Lhasa Apso mix roaming the streets as a stray. They said he was in really bad shape when they found him, covered in grease and oil, knotted up hair. Technically, all this dog really needs is a grooming, some training, and a little bit of TLC. So I'm gonna go down there and rescue him and see what I can do for him.
1-year-old Stark is itching for a second chance.
Well, does that feel good? Yeah. Itches always feel good when you're not groomed, huh?
Having spent his short life scavenging for food and hiding under cars, Stark's coat is a sad reflection of his days on the streets.
Nice and knotted up. You got little dreadlocks everywhere. Huh? What do you say?
Stark is a great dog, but he's in really rough shape. So before I take him to the ranch, I want to make sure he's 100% healthy and ready for training.
That starts with a visit to Banfield.
Hey, good morning, Brandon.
Hey, Dave, how are you?
Great, how are you?
Good, good. This is Stark. He has an appointment with Dr. Nardi.
All right.
Hello.
Hello, Dr. Nardi.
Nice to see you.
Good to see you again.
Hi, this must be Stark.
This is Stark.
Wow, he's very cute.
He's very cute. So, work your magic. Tell me if he's healthy.
Sure, no problem. Let's take a look at you. A little teddy bear. Hi. Good, eyes are clear. Good, his ears are clean. Belly feels excellent. Heart and lungs sound excellent. I think he looks really healthy.
Good.
So, what questions did you have for me today?
I would just love to find out what he is. The shelter had him labeled as a Lhasa Apso mix. But
Okay.
what do you think he is?
Honestly, what I think we should do is it may be worthwhile to do a DNA test. We do a wisdom panel here. The test itself tests for over 200 breeds, so I think we should do that, and then we can figure out what he is.
How long does that take?
Usually 3 to 4 weeks to get the results.
And what's the process?
I'll take him back, we'll get a sample from him, and then we'll send it off to the lab. Dave will give you a call when the results are in, and then I'll have you come back in the office and we can go over them together.
Perfect.
Having passed his health exam, there's only one more stop.
Hi, Brandon.
How are ya?
I'm good. I saw you on the books today and thought, what's he bringing me now?
Well, I'm bringing you a very dirty dog. He is obviously covered in grease. If you look closely, he's got flea, dirt, and debris just caked between
he was
every...
thick with fleas.
Yeah, look at that. Is that sap?
Looks like it.
It's pretty bad. Can you do something with him?
Yeah. He's pretty cute already, though.
All right, we'll make him look like $1 million, and I will be back soon.
Best. I'll give you a call as soon as we're done. We get the fun part.
Much better.
Well, you gotta come smell him.
I can already smell the difference. Much better. Much better. Look at this. I can actually kiss you now without turning my head.
But Stark's makeover isn't complete without one final touch. A red training collar.
There, gotcha. Huh?
Thank you,
so
Brandon.
much. All right, let him in. Welcome to Lucky Dog Ranch. Hold on. Hold on. All right, there. You're free. Go play.
As Stark gets to know his lucky dog family, Nikki and Vin are settling into their own domestic bliss in Lakewood, California.
Vin and I both met in PT school. We are both physical therapists.
Now we've been engaged for about 2 years. We just bought a house, we got our careers rolling, and a dog just seems like the perfect next step.
It's no surprise this nurturing couple has their sights set on a shelter dog.
There are a ton of dogs out there who don't have a home, and we would love to be the ones to help rescue one. I'm confident that Brandon knows what kind of dog we want, and he'll find the right fit for us.
Come on, this way.
Stark could be the bundle of joy Nikki and Vin are looking for. But first, he'll need to pass Obedience 101.
Welcome to class. Today I'll be assessing Stark on his knowledge of the 7 common commands, which are sit, stay, down, come, off, heel, and no. What do you know? Whoa, all right, you don't have an off.
It doesn't take long for Stark to reveal his true colors.
Trying to control Stark is a lot like trying to catch a balloon when you release it and it loses all of its air and it just goes wee. Yeah, that's him. How about a stay? That would be a no. And a down. That would be a no. I think it's safe to say that you are not trained whatsoever. So at this point, I'd seen enough. Time for a little lesson in control. The way I do this is with the double leash lock-off technique. There's 2 collars and 2 leashes. So now when I simply pull the front collar, it straightens his body out. Just relax. Just relax. For there, I'm waiting for him to stop. I'm waiting for him to become under control. The moment he stops, I treat. You gotta relax.
But the road to discipline is paved in objections.
It's not gonna get it. Nope. That's not gonna get it. All you have to do is calm down for 5 seconds. You're almost there. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Good, good, good. See what happens? Let's see you do that again. Look at that. Good, 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 good. All right, come on. Get
Coming
up.
up,
Get up there.
the battle of wills begins.
His bad habits are so ingrained into his system that they're completely normal to him. Hold on. Control. Control.
Two days ago, Stark traded in street life for the Lucky Dog Ranch.
Hold on. Control. Control.
But learning to play by someone else's rules isn't easy for this headstrong pooch.
That's a sit. That's what I want to see right there. Everything I teach Stark, I have to put in overtime because his bad habits are so ingrained into his system that they're completely normal to him. Down.
Luckily for Brandon, persistence is paying off.
Good. There you go. That's a good boy. All right, come on. Get up there. Get up there.
Next up, the stay.
Watch this.
The first step in this process, acclimating Stark to a clicker.
It's just like saying the word good without saying anything at all. You simply click and treat. It's all positive.
Now Brandon begins the
There
stay
you go.
at point blank
There you
range.
go. Here's all I want you to do. You don't move. I say stay. Just don't move. Stay.
Good, good. That's a stay.
That's a stay.
After a few times of doing this, I now back off a little more. Now I'm about a foot or 2 away, and I repeat the process. Good, 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 good. The secret to this technique right now is baby steps. I'm waiting for him to calm down just for a split second, and then I reward him. That split second turns into a few more seconds after he gets conditioned. Now I can have him stay when I'm close or far away. Good, there you go.
With Stark's training clicking right along, Brandon takes the time to schedule a home visit with Nikki and Van.
Hey there.
Hey,
Good to finally meet you.
nice to meet you.
The moment I walk in the house, the first thing I thought was, what a gorgeous house, great neighborhood, and the couple as nice as can be. You ever had a dog?
We have, both of us have.
Yeah, I had one when I was 11, so that was a while ago.
What kind of dog?
Mixed terrier. I really miss him.
Yeah.
And I had a dog a few years ago who passed away. He was a Maltese. I loved him too, and so we've always grown up with dogs.
Yeah. So why now? Why do you want a dog suddenly?
We just got engaged. We just bought a house, and we feel like a dog would be like the next step.
And our house is actually set for a dog. We have dog bowls built into our kitchen. We have a doggy door and a great big backyard that a dog would love to run around in.
So in a perfect world, what kind of dog would you like?
Well, we want a small, medium dog,
Medium-sized.
active, you know.
Likes to get along with kids.
Yeah.
They want something good with kids, good with dogs. Basically everything that fits Stark's profile. So is there any specific things that you'd want your dog to do?
Well, actually, so since we are getting married in a few months, we would love for him to be a part of the wedding, but we just don't really know how.
Let me ponder that one for a bit.
Okay.
In the meantime, do you mind if we just take a look around the rest of your house?
Yeah,
let's
sure,
go.
definitely.
This is all built in?
Yeah.
The house is actually perfect for dogs.
Love it. Love it.
The backyard was absolutely beautiful. So I do have a dog in mind for both of you. His name is Stark. He does fit the profile of exactly what you're looking for. He's actually back at the ranch right now, so I'm gonna get back to training him. So I'll be in touch.
Okay, sounds great.
Coming up, the results are in.
So I understand you know exactly what he is.
I have the DNA results.
Shock me.
If you are 18 or older looking to adopt a dog in the LA area and want to be on the show, write to us at cbsluckydog@gmail.com. Tell us why, and you might be selected. Nikki and Vin are on the verge of starting a new life together. And Stark could be the first member of their burgeoning family. If only he would take his training a bit more seriously.
Stark marches to the beat of his own drum.
Watch this. You ready?
Just as I think he's under control, he completely fools me and regresses.
We've already gone over this. I know, old habits never die.
It's a tedious process, but Brandon's patience has paid off.
Good, see, that's a heel.
Today, a new challenge awaits.
Today I'm going to be teaching Stark the no command. So I hop him up on the training platform connected to a leash, and I take a treat out and put it right in front of him. Every time he gets near it, I simply tap the platform, startling him, making him back away from the treat.
But Stark is unwilling to take no for an answer.
He's basically strategizing how he's going to get this treat.
Just slow it down.
Now it's a battle of wills. Who will give up first, me or him?
Doesn't work. Not working, sorry.
He was barking at me, protesting. He was trying every single thing possible.
Kissing me is not gonna get it.
It was so funny, but he still wasn't getting the treat.
You can try every little angle. I'm not gonna let you have it.
And then out of nowhere, he relaxed for 2 seconds. Okay.
See? All that protesting for nothing.
Today, he learned a vital lesson. He not only learned the no command, but he also learned how to relax.
Enough of the protesting.
Come on.
Brandon's getting results in more ways than one.
Hello.
Hi, Dr. Nardi.
How are you?
Good. So I understand you know exactly what he is. Shock me.
You are the father. So we did get the Wisdom Panel DNA results back. It's pretty exciting. Stark actually came back as Cocker Spaniel, American Hairless Terrier, and Collie mix.
So given the fact that he's part Cocker Spaniel, is there anything that breed is known for that I should watch out for?
Absolutely. That's, I think, one of the most important things about doing the Wisdom Panel is it gives us insight to the breeds and what to watch out for. So with Cocker Spaniels, we'll want to watch for ear infections, allergies, skin diseases. So I think it's going to help us a lot in maintaining the health of them.
Should I be changing my training regimen at all because of that?
No, not at all. I mean, I think he's an excellent candidate for the training you're doing with him.
Perfect. Thanks for everything.
Yeah.
See you guys soon. Bye, Brandon.
Coming up,
I'm going to train him to be the ring bearer.
Stark tries on his new role for size. After 3 intensive weeks of obedience training, the grudge match between Brandon and 1-year-old Stark is officially coming to an end, with Brandon emerging victorious. Now it's time to ring in the fun.
When I went to go see Nikki and Vin, they expressed a lot of interest in having Stark be part of their wedding. Well, I actually have the perfect idea. I'm going to train him to be the ring bearer.
That means training Stark to walk down the aisle to a spot on the altar. In this case, a wooden circle 2 feet in diameter.
Look it. Hit your spot.
So I start off the training with putting a treat right on the spot. And naturally, he walks right up to it. And as his feet are on the spot, I click to let him know what he did was right. He starts to make the connection that every time he hits that spot, the treat will come.
Hit the spot.
Now I need to add more distance to the training.
All the way. Good, good, good. There you go. Perfect. Good.
He's coming from a few feet away, which turns into about 4 or 5 feet, which turns into about 6 or 8 feet. Now that Stark understands the theory of the spot, it's time to take it to the next level and teach him to send.
Sending Stark to the spot from a distance is a much more advanced move.
So I have Stark standing right in front of me, and I simply take a treat and put it on the spot, and I say, go to your spot. And naturally, he walks on the spot and grabs the treat. Over the next few days, I slowly conditioned him a little more each day, sending him to the spot from a further distance.
Eventually, Stark hits his spot from over 50 feet away.
Good. Nice. There you go. Very good.
But distance isn't his only obstacle.
Often an outfit can be the difference between a trick going right and a trick going wrong. So the way I fit the dog in the outfit is vital. I take the tux and simply slide it over his head. As I do that, I click and treat right away. And then I take it off. I repeat the process, and once again, I click and treat. Good. Eventually, he was offering his head. He wanted to get the tux on because he knew there was a treat coming. The final piece of the outfit was the ring pillow. So once again, I put the harness on, I click and treat. Now all the pieces of the puzzle are in place. It's time to put it to the test. There you go. See? It's easy.
Coming up,
So you two wanted to know how Stark could be part of the wedding.
after 3 weeks of training, 1-year-old Stark is ready for the ultimate commitment, a forever home. But before this union can be officially recognized, he'll need to seal the deal with a green collar.
Hey, Brandon.
I guess somebody wants to meet you.
Hi, buddy. When Brandon first walked in through the door with Stark, my heart melted. He was so cute. I just can't believe that he's here.
You're just gonna chill, huh, buddy?
What do you think, Stark?
You home, buddy?
Yeah, you are.
Seeing him in person was so much better than seeing pictures on email. Nikki and I just love him to death.
I think we made a match.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, we do too.
Is he exactly what you guys wanted?
Definitely.
Everything and more.
So we're actually not quite done yet. I do have a few more surprises for you two.
When Brandon said he had another surprise in store for us, I was kind of skeptical and wondering what he was up to.
So you both wanted to know how Stark could be involved in the wedding.
Yeah.
Little does Nikki and Vin know, I invited their friends and family over for a simulated wedding for Stark's ultimate test.
When Stark came out with his tux and his bow tie and the little bone pillow on his back, I thought he was a stud.
Oh my goodness, you are so adorable.
Don't worry, I didn't forget about you two. I have some stuff for you. That jacket's for you.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
Gotta have the bouquet.
Thanks.
And what's a bride and groom without a couple of hats to prove it?
Very nice.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are gathered here today to join Nikki, Vin, and Stark in union. If Stark passes the test, he will officially become a family member and be the ring bearer in their upcoming nuptials. The mood is set, everyone's watching and waiting. Then the moment of truth. Then I said the words.
Go to your spot.
And he walked just a few feet and turned around and looked at me. And I'm like, don't even think about it, buddy. Hit your spot. He runs down the aisle, jumps on his spot, turns around, looks at me with a big smile on his face.
Good job, buddy. Good job, Stark.
Seeing him go down the aisle as a ring bearer, I can't wait till our wedding.
So what do you guys think? He's ready for your wedding?
Yeah, I think so.
He's gonna be a little ring bearer.
So do I. In fact, I'm so confident he's earned one of these.
Now, with a green collar, Brandon officially gives Nikki, Vin, and Stark his blessing.
When I first met Stark, he was a greasy, matted mess from the streets, not knowing what tomorrow brings. Today, he's uniting a family, bringing them together in more ways than one.
Take care of yourself, buddy. Take care of him.
Well, thank you so much.
Take care of him.
Brandon.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
From hopeless to a home. That's my mission. One dog at a time.